Jack Daniels at the Boxers Trainers Channel, and I have metered out me a new space to do my podcast in because I was in an area of the house that was just everywhere, right? It was distracting. The people in the audience is just, yeah, it was like, you know what I mean? So I had to find another space. This is only temporarily, right? As you can see, my photo of the man, right? The former undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson, right? And that being said, this concept, this podcast is about Mike Tyson, the Mike, the man, Mike Tyson. And his participation in the fight with Jake Paul on November 15th at AT&T Stadium, which had record number sales, record number everything, historically speaking, right? That um, exhibition, because that's exactly what it was, didn't put a blemish on Mike's record, but in my opinion, it didn't meter up to the expectations of those that wanted, as I did, Mike Tyson to clobber Jake Paul. Right. That is what this was really about. Right. It was about Mike Tyson, 58 years old, clobbering the young 28, excuse me, 120, excuse me, one, no, the 17th, dang, the 27-year-old Jake Paul. We wanted Jake Paul to get clobbered. Everybody wanted Jake Paul to get clobbered. I'm talking about the stadium was, I mean, packed, right? They did record, again, they did record numbers at the stadium. They did record numbers on the pay per view. They did historical numbers all the way around the board. And that's to say that people just want to see Mike Tyson at 50 years old clobber the 27-year-old Jake Paul. And I don't know if the majority of us was dissatisfied with the outcome. I mean, I know that I had a certain amount of a certain reservation in regards to what I wanted. Again, I wanted Jake Paul to get clobbered. Shout out to Lois. I wanted Jake Paul to get clobbered, right? I'm quite sure, again, everybody in the audience wanted Jake Paul to get clobbered. But now, let's be realistic. We're into this with a preconceived notion that that was going to happen. We all did. We went into this boxing match with the preconceived notion that Mike Tyson was going to clobber Jake Paul, and he didn't do that, right? So we all was let down to a certain degree. But I think what really transpired in our psyche, that desire that we wanted and we clamored for was just an emotion, given the fact that Mike Tyson is 58 years old. You know what I mean? And I think that, we didn't actually um, um, give consideration that before we mustered up enough suggestive energy to say Mike Tyson was going to knock Jake Paul out. And I was interested in seeing some of the celebrities at the boxing match, and they were saying the same thing. Skill O'Neal said, "Oh, we just come to see Mike Tyson knock Jake Paul out, right?" I mean, and he really seriously wanted that. We all wanted that. I wanted that as an ex-boxer, man. I wanted to see Jake Paul get clobbered, right? And I was psychologically let down, but I wasn't so let down that I didn't take under consideration that our favorite champion, world champion, Mike Tyson, is 58 years old, man. And I know at 74, and I still work out, I still shadow box, you know what I'm saying, push ups, calisthenics, I still do that. But, and I will say this, I have to tell Mike this, I still can move. You know what I mean? I still can throw punches and be consistent at throwing punches, right? At 74, right? So it's kind of like a little disturbing to me that Mike didn't throw as many punches that I think at 58 he should have been able to. You know what I mean? I mean, in my opinion, and as far as I am concerned, at 74, I can still walk a person down. If he gives me the opportunity to walk him down, I can walk him down, right? Throwing punches, right? Jabs and hooks and right hand. I can still do that. So I'm a little perturbed at the fact that Mike Tyson didn't throw, I think, in the 8 rounds, 95. He threw 95 punches, if that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like a little outdone for that. But I will say this: I had a conversation with a buddy of mine. Right? He was, oh man, Mike Tyson's gonna win, because the mob ain't gonna let Mike Tyson lose. Well, and this and that, blah, 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 that, right? And I was saying like, well, like maybe it ain't that easy, right? You know what I'm saying? My thing was this: Mike Tyson, in my opinion, would have had a better chance at knocking Jake Paul the hell out, right? If he'd have been in good shape, right? Sure, we saw Mike Tyson training. Sure, we saw Mike Tyson pulverizing the pads and things of that sort. But can anybody actually say that they saw Mike Tyson putting in the necessary work to be able to walk Jake Paul down? Can anybody authenticate that Mike Tyson actually put in the work necessary to be able to knock Jake Paul out at 58? And I'm saying that again, at 74, I can still, what I'm saying, move. I can still throw jabs, left hands, right hands, pivot off. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a little disturbing to me to suggest that Mike Tyson was too old to do the necessary thing to get Jake Paul out of there. Now, y'all probably saying, oh, what are you talking about? It's easy for him to say, no, but it ain't easy for me to say it. I'm merely saying that because I know that at 74, I can still move. You know what I'm saying? I can still move forward throwing punches. You know what I'm saying? Certain things you never lose, right? You might slow down, right? But you never lose, right? And one thing you definitely don't lose is your power, right? Because your power is coming off that left foot. You know what I'm saying? So you stepping into whatever you throwing. So it's kind of hard for me to digest all this that what Mike could have did, but he didn't do. You understand what I'm saying, right? Now, I understand that most of us say, well, Mike got a big payday. Yeah, that's what this was all about, for Mike to get a big payday. I got that. I understand that. But I am also saying that Mike Tyson relatively kind of like let me down in the sense that I think and feel if he'd have been in shape, like that's what was being promoted. Mike is in the gym. Mike is doing this. Mike is beating the bags. Mike is doing, you know what I'm saying? If he did all that at 58, why wasn't he able to do better in the ring with Jake Paul? I mean, it's just something that a boxer, a person that's been in the ring, in the trenches, right, thinks about, right, when he deals or sees something that is diametrically opposed what he thinks he can do, right? I believe that I could have been a better job with Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? I doubt very soon I could get up to a hundred to 200 pounds, but I'm saying that a good 58-year-old, like I ain't gonna go here. Like I'll just say, not 50. A good boxer like Roy Jones, right, would have did better. I think. I think that Mike didn't do his best. Okay, I mean, this ain't about me trying to harm the reputation of Mike. This is about us that are of age, right, in the bracket that I'm in, right, believe a certain way about the body, right? And in my highly educated opinion, Mike Tyson, you could have did better. Okay, and I'm gonna leave it at that. On that note, right? But listen, before I leave that note, I appreciate your thumbs up, y'all. But I need y'all to hit that subscription button. I really need y'all to share my videos with your friends and relatives. And note that this pundit, this boxing analyst, is gonna be here to stay. And now I know I ain't been here every day like I normally I've been being, and that's gonna stop. But again, I'm working on the systems of making my podcast relevant. So hit that subscription button, hit the like button. Please share my videos with your friends and relatives. And I appreciate it very much if y'all would drop a comment in the comment section and give me y'all's opinion on what do you think about Mike Tyson's participation in that fight. Whether Mike Tyson could have did better, was that all, or was that all in him? That being said, I got to go. Later.